Let's go ahead and get started with your career and finance reading. We already got a card out. It is co-create. This is co-creating with people in the community. It's bringing other people in to the fold, trying to bring more people in possibly to do what you're doing, help you with what you're doing, but bringing people in from the community is going to be very important. It is the number 40, and the prosperity message says, flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in its vastness. So it's co-creating. I feel like for a lot of you, you have something that you've been kind of keeping down, waiting till the right time. And I feel like that time is coming in now. Let's see what the moon says. Wow. Okay, we got 3 cards out. We've got, what do you need to release? Show the world the real you, and don't let pride get in the way. Now, these are opposites of one another, Leo and Aquarius. So this is about full authenticity. Maybe there's an idea that, you know, you're not good enough, or, you know, I feel like it's in your mind, you know, or, oh, somebody else already does this, so maybe I can't do that because there's already so many other people who do. They're not you. They're not you. Show the world the real you. Being authentic is what is going to take you to where you need to go in your career and finances. And don't let pride get in the way. There's that fear that you need to release. It's like, you know, we get into these places of, you know, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not enough, when really in all actuality, you're all of that and the above. All of that and above. So Spirit, please show me their career and finances. Career and finances. Wow, okay. That one landed on the ground. So we've got the Mask. There it is. Secret stash, saving pennies, finding money, and theft. You know, I feel like, what do you need to release? The Mask. I just feel like you have so much hidden potential, but the potential is only there for a limited amount of time. And then all of a sudden it's like you scare yourself out of doing what you're going to do. And then you just go back to work for someone else. Then we've got the framework. Showing the real world, the real you comes with framework. You've already done the framework in all this. This is organizing, getting everything together so that you can, you know, get going. For some of you, maybe this is art and design, home oriented, or you're working on your self-employment. And the next card out is spiral. I feel like things are going to spiral out of control when you get out of your own way. This says out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend. Especially because for a lot of us, we've been in, you know, all of us have been in Capricorn season. And if you have been working diligently and, you know, just kept going and chipping away, slow and steady, I feel like now that when we come into Sun in Aquarius, and we have that new moon also coming up on the 21st, I believe it is. Okay. I definitely feel like, if you've been working diligently, I feel like things are going to start spiraling out of control. At the bottom of the heart, it's because bottom of the deck, it's because you're doing what you love. You guys, this Mercury retrograde's killing me. Okay. It is slowing down right now to come to a dead stop. And it is my ruling planet. I have Mercury in Virgo, and I'm a Virgo in 6th placement. So with that said, excuse me if I'm having a really tough time talking right now. All right. Spirit, please show me their career and finances. All right. All right, whoa, Jesus. Okay. So we've got, first card out, we've got denial. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. What do you need to release? This mask of denial. You're denying your soul from doing what it came here to do. The next card out says mechanic. Okay. Mend what needs to be, mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, or repair technician. You have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. Okay. What's the sacrifice? Something you need to release. You know, maybe you're needing to release something because you need to sell something in order to be able to use that money to invest in whatever business that you are trying to begin. Okay. And don't be unrealistic. Your expectations in the future are unrealistic and need revision. Perhaps your vision is big and may require a plan and need more careful thought. You could be setting yourself up for failure if you don't set realistic financial goals. Okay. And that can spiral out of control because of your ego. The next one says peacemaker. You are being called to apply diplomacy and tact to a difficult situation. Consider politics, negotiations, unions, contracts, or any peacemaking careers. I don't know if politics is peacemaking by any means. Watch the news. In fact, don't watch the news because it's all political and been sold out. And now you're starting to see the aftermath. So I really wouldn't consider politics unless you're going in to really make a change. Approach situations with a win-win attitude when making business deals. So that is the peacemaker. If you can be a peacemaker in all of this, don't get in your own way is what I want to say. Make sure that whatever you're doing is coming from a place of heart. Yes, there have been some setbacks. Yes, we have had so many planets in retrograde. We've had, for the last 6 months, it's been retrograde central, right? And so it's been really hard to get anything off the ground, especially when you've got Uranus and Taurus, which is retrograde, which is money. Then you have had Pluto last year in retrograde, which is money. And now we have Mercury in Capricorn, which has been retrograde for the last month. It's like every time we turn around, we've got some retrograde. And then we just came out of Mars retrograde, which is that action that we need to be taking, but not having the energy to take the action. Okay. So I definitely feel like, yes, there has been a lot of setbacks for everybody financially, but I think it's just to get you to see, are you doing what you love? Are you needing to invest into something else that is going to be much more lucrative for you in the future? Don't let fear get in the way of all those things. Wow, here we go. So what did we get? We got spiritual practitioner. There's that peacemaker right there, Chrysicola. Do you have a strong desire to help people on their spiritual path? Be a beacon for others by teaching spiritual truths. Your intuitive senses are strong, which helps you to be good spiritual support. Your direction and insights are valuable and make a difference in the lives of many. Affirmation says, I easily and effortlessly share divine wisdom and knowledge. I am contemplative and enjoy a meditation practice on a regular basis. Sharing my experience with others helps them on their spiritual journey. So for some of you, you're working on becoming some type of a spiritual practitioner. You could be working on becoming a mechanic. There's all different art and design. We've got, acting, assistant, hidden potential, unknown, self-employment. I definitely do feel maybe even for some of you, there it is. There's you in the politics. This is a judge, Amazonite. Are you impartial and maintain strong ethics and high moral values in all life situations? Honesty and integrity are of utmost importance. Truthful communication is imperative. Speak the truth, know the truth, and live in truth. Okay, I listen well and understand what is being communicated. It is easy to discern the truth and set boundaries when necessary. I am wise and compassionate even during stressful situations. And let's pull one more card, Spirit. One more. All right, so we've got publisher. Do you have strong skills in communication, literature, or journalism? Make sure the style and content of the work is correct. Look at your written work as if it will be published. Tap into the part of you that is a visionary wordsmith. Affirmation says, I have a strong relationship with the spoken word. I have vision of the bigger picture from an objective standpoint. I have ideas that are worth spreading. So, maybe even being some type of a writer, maybe you're wanting to become a journalist. Make sure that what you are speaking of or writing about is of truth. Okay. If it is not of truth, I'm telling you right now, when Neptune and Saturn go into Aries, all else, everybody who's been lying to us for all these years, those people will no longer have a job. You know, those people are going to be out. That's all there is to it. So you have two cards of communications, okay? Needing to communicate your story. Maybe for some of you, you're afraid of being judged because of what you want to do. Maybe for some of you, you want to start your spiritual practice, but you're afraid of what other people are going to think. That doesn't matter. Again, go back to show the world the real you. Maybe because of all this fear that you're eluding and protruding out onto everything that you're doing. It's like, you know, we come into these ideas, right? And the universe downloads these ideas and we get all excited about them. But in the moment that we get excited about them, we start talking ourselves out of them. That's maybe what the communication is. You start judging yourself for what you think other people are going to judge you for. And it's like, you know, again, don't let pride get in your way. Don't let the fear stop you from becoming the person that you were always meant to be. This is part of your karmic contract and you need to step fully into it regardless of how it makes other people feel. I could give two shits. When I started my business almost 8 years ago, I never cared what anybody else thought because I knew that the experiences that I had been through is what led me to what I'm doing today. So therefore, you know, the only person that is setting you back is yourself and your mind. You're denying a portion of who you are and you're trying to reel it into something else that is just completely unrealistic and just not who you are. So I feel like you need to make peace with that side of yourself that is stopping you from truly becoming the person that you were always sent here to be. So make sure that you are putting yourself out there. You are communicating what you're doing. You're communicating to other people and you're doing it from a place of love. I really like this. I think that you need to get more out into your community. Now that we have Pluto getting ready to enter into Aquarius, you're starting to see where your community, how can you be a humanitarian to your community? Okay. Maybe for some of you, it's helping children. We've got Leo here, which is all about children. It's our creativity. For others of you, it's about helping pets. Maybe you want to help animals, cats, dogs. You know, you want to work at a farm and protect the animals somehow. That's your humanitarian work. Again, regardless of how that makes other people feel. So stop denying that part of yourself and really start, you know, I looked over and I see this card on top and it says, what excuses am I making right now? I don't know if you can see that. And it says, no more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. Today's soul action says, if it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. So I really love the fact that Spirit pointed that card out to me because I do feel for a lot of you, you're making excuses. You're making excuses and I don't care what those excuses are. You fill in the blank. I don't even need to go there because there's so many excuses that people make all the time. But again, I feel like, yes, there are outside, you know, circumstances that are also have been making, you know, giving us setbacks, whether you're dealing with the court system or you're dealing with, you know, somebody needing to sign something so that you can get going. Maybe you're waiting on some type of, you know, legalities, legal contracts or whatever. You know, I feel like everything is coming in divine time. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And if you, and just know that I love you guys. All right. And I'll chat with you soon. Take care.